G'day, hi, and welcome. I can hear them. Anyway, it sounds like an airplane coming in or whatever. All right, so it's been quite the day. Did a little bit of work in my garden, flipped over my tarp, painted my truck. See how beautiful it is from back there behind the trees at a long distance? Of course it's beautiful. Got my other truck out of the mud. Well, the Ford got stuck, and then the Dodge got stuck, and then... Yeah, anyway, didn't get to work on that truck today. Checked out my scrap metal. There's CRV over there. I'm going to have that, as soon as the snow's gone, I'll have that hauled away. I think this is like the last thing. It's one of those really nice days where you're just outside all day, and I kind of like it. Picked up this bike last year. I was going to give it to my sister, but she ended up getting another bike. Someone has thrown out. It has a broken back axle. It does work. It does work. And I have an idea for this bike that might be really cool. It is heavy. Mountain bikes are so freaking heavy. This bike, probably about 45 pounds, 50 pounds. Oh yeah, that's a good 40 pounds. Good 45, 50. Everything on it's steel, eh? Lasts forever, but I have no idea the year of this bike or whatever. It's, how many speed? 1, 2, 3, there. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so 15 speed? Not bad, not bad. Heavy. Now let's talk about my baby over here. This bike, I paid $100 for from Canadian Tire back in 2003. The seat was $50 because I wanted a commuter. This is when I was living in town. Oh, my seat's starting to get a little bit torn up, but it's like a granny seat. Check out the suspension on this thing. It's all steel, except for this front rim is aluminium, and I replaced it. Now the thing about it is that it has a little bit of a crack in it somewhere. I can't remember where oh, I see right where it is, right there, where the spoke's slightly bent. So it knocked about 5 pounds off this bike. This bike is like, I think when it was new it was 45 pounds or something. Probably that one's probably actually heavier, believe it or not, but that's because of the rim. And I can notice like the front of the bike is lighter just because of that rim. This is a Supercycle SC 1500. So it's a 15 speed, I believe. Let me see here. I'm pretty sure it's 15 speed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 18 speed? Why is it a 1500? Did I change that back wheel? Did I do that? 3. Yeah. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, okay, it's 18 speed. I must have changed that back wheel at some point then. Huh. I do stuff like that. So I guess originally it was a 15 speed. And this bike served me well for many years. Still is. Tires are flat, as it is every spring. Still got the original tubes in there. That's original. Well, I guess it's not the original tire on the back. I wonder what I had on there before. I know they were steel, but I guess I must have just upgraded the sprocket. Okay, well, fair enough. Yeah, so this bike, I like it, but it's so heavy. That's the problem. Mountain bikes are fine if you're not going far. If you're going on a trail or whatever, only got to go around for about an hour or so, no problem. But if you want to do any distance, these kind of bikes are just, they're not fun. You tire out too easy. But I'm going to see if there's a third bike, and I'm going to have to pull it out of the basement. And I'll get them all in there, get them ready. Maybe I'll start working on them tomorrow, because if I could do a swap out of this bike and the other bike, you could see something really cool. It's just the other bike I thought it was going to work, but it might not. But if I swap things around, it might work. So we'll see what happens. But anyway, yeah, at least I got them out and about anyway. I had to take them out of there. It was quite jammed up in there. As you can see, I did clean this out already, and I was using this as my trapping shack, as you can see. But there's gardening stuff in here. There's Dad's old trashed four-wheeler there, and that old stove probably can go for... If I can get this four-wheeler off into the corner, then you could use this room a bit, and then at least I could fix my bike in here. Heck, I'd even store it in here. You know what I mean? Just that'd be fine. But anyway, yeah, so I'm going to get those back in here. I'll deal with them tomorrow, and I should be able to go cycling tomorrow. I did go skateboarding today, for the first time this season. So it's been a great day. Got lots done. I like it, you know, you do a little bit of everything, you know, and things slowly come together. And yeah, so I got too many projects. I got too many projects and not enough money. That's my biggest problem. All right, I'm going to leave it at that. There we go. Let's have a look at my beautiful super cycle. Vintage 2003. And this bike, probably the slowest bicycle in the world, but pretty comfortable, pretty reliable. There you go.